Hello and welcome. Today is July 9th, 2025, and today we'll be playing V Rising. I'm your host, Xolo Q. I'm a Xolo Eats Quaintly Reaper and Guide to the Underworld. And on today's stream, well, I guess my goal is to work on this castle. So, last time we did some work in the bedrooms. I'm not really sure what I want to work on today. I haven't really settled on anything. So it's gonna be kind of like a touch and go kind of situation where I'm kind of roaming around and finding things I want to decorate like in the moment. Most likely. Who knows? That might change as time goes on, but we'll have to see. But yeah. Super excited to get that started today. I also have actually, you know what? I'll wait till later to mention it, but I also have some other stuff going on too, but I forgot what else I was gonna say. God damn it. Already scuffed. We started the stream and it's already scuffed. Where is this one? This one is in
a moment's respite.
Sorry. This one is in Southwest Dunley Farmlands. So it's over here. Right underneath the horse track, essentially. But yeah, super cool. Super neat. Let me just make sure I have some music for you guys. I'll play some. Whoops. There we go. Didn't start at the beginning for some reason. Yeah, so it's gonna be a chill, relaxing, enjoyable stream. Also, welcome to the chat, Minifist. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is all good with you. And I'm sure anyone else who's probably watching, hope everything is well with you as well. Even if you're just lurking, you know. No shame. No shame. See, I like the one by Wilfred. Yes, that one I actually built a different castle on, but that'll be a discussion for either tomorrow or Friday. So, I did build a castle up here recently, but that video is not coming out till later this week, so that's all I'm telling you. It's all the info you get. Houston, we have no problems. Yeah, basically. But yeah, super exciting. Going to get started. Let's do a quick review of what we did last time. I think I'm happy with this. Looks good. Oh yeah, that's right. I did like the half rugs. This room isn't totally filled out yet. Haven't figured out exactly how I'm gonna set this up. But this is something else I need to figure out. I think I'm gonna put maybe a candle down or something. Maybe like a candle stand might be good for this build. Let's do natural light at first. Let's see what the white light looks like here. Interesting. I think I want to use a different candle stand. Maybe something like this. And we'll go with a white. Yeah, it's a little bit better, I think. Let me know if the music is too loud or something, guys, by the way. It's tempting to move the coffin over slightly just for the extra lighting, like, because I can fit a light here in the corner if I move it over slightly. But I feel like it's a little bit overkill, actually. I don't quite like that. By the way, which Drac set you rockin'? This is the Dracula's Dread chest guard. This is actually just a private save. It's not like a, well, I should say local save. It's a local save game, so it's not like I'm really using it for combat. I'm basically doing like a sandbox mode for this particular save file, if that makes sense. But yeah, the nice thing is that when I finish this castle, I'll be posting it on my Ko-Fi so people can like download it and use it if they want. So super cool. You know, it's funny because I checked the other day and I saw that I think like 48 people or something like that downloaded the Silverlight's Shadow Castle from like, what was it, last patch, so like the 1.0 patch, and I'm just like, that's interesting. I don't know, I kind of wonder what people even do with my castles, like when you download it, like why? Like what? Like I know I say like, yeah, people can use it however they want, but like how are they using it? Like I'm curious. Maybe I should start putting like a survey in there at the end, just like, hey, can you tell me like why you're using this castle or downloading it? Like, I'm not sure if people are just touring it to walk around to enjoy it, or if they're like using it for RP purposes or something. I wonder. Because if people would like me to build like more RP centric kind of castles, I don't mind that either. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do here. Especially in this like little gap area, I don't really feel like there needs to be something like here. We need to have one of these for sure. This lockbox can be here. Should be fine. I think I'm also going to want something like a secretary or something, I thought. Maybe for this wall instead. I'll put the candles in front of here. But then I need like windows too. I can use different windows in here, it doesn't really matter. Let's go with something like this, maybe? I guess I could use just colored windows, huh? Unless I want to use like white ones.
This will not work.
Would be interesting using the white ones. I don't know, because nothing else really matches that in here, so it feels kind of weird. If I put black windows, it kind of looks super dark though. Like even from the outside, it looks super like creepily dark. I don't know. I don't usually use this kind of color for like an outside window, but I don't hate it. Let's see. Or you could use a wall light. Yeah, that's true. Hello, William E. Koopas. Welcome to the chat. What do you think about flying lights? Do you like them? I think flying lights can be pretty nice. Depending on how you're depending on how you're utilizing them, and depending on like what your like strategy is, because like I think there is a thing such as like too many, right? Like I think there's a possibility to have like way too many like flying lights, and then all you see is just flying lights, right? But I also think you can have like strategic uses for them. So like for example, like this like the castle heart, right? Something I like to do every once in a while is I'll take my flying lights and I'll put them up here, like on top, and you can use like different colors and stuff. If you want to go with something like super cool looking, this can be neat. It's like you're adding a crown to your castle heart. It's pretty neat. I've seen people do it on like statues and stuff too, but I don't know. It's pretty cool looking. I don't mind it at all. I mean, you can do like different colors too. Like if I want to do like a purple heart for some reason, or like a green heart or blue. I think the blue looks pretty creepy, not gonna lie. Just a little bit. The green is pretty intense. The yellow is kind of meh. I don't like the yellow as much. It's not my favorite color. This one's not bad. Maybe, well, the pink is kind of weird. It's too close to red. So I think this one looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna go with the white one for now. Let's see. My kid stole his own castle back after he had to switch accounts due to net, and he killed his own sleeping body in his own private world. What? Really? That's weird. Huh. That's interesting. That's kind of crazy though. Let's see, what else we got here? I think I'll leave this alone. I'll probably put like a flying light here or something. Maybe like right here. Or maybe I should put one like in the dead center of the room. I think right here is fine. This needs to move over slightly. This needs to move over. This needs to move forward slightly. I think I'm gonna put a mushroom terrarium in here. I don't think I put one in the other room. Even if I did, who cares? I want a mushroom terrarium, okay? You can't stop me. You can't stop me. It's my favorite thing. Okay, maybe I need to put this like somewhere else. Like, oh, I don't like it being directly behind the chair like that, but I mean, it's not really blocking anything. I gotta think about this. I'll let it marinate in my mind. I can also move this forward like this. And then have a... I don't know. Kind of on the fence on this. Because if I move this, I can put like a... maybe a bookcase or something, but the problem with the bookcases and storage is that you'll need space in front of them. And I don't know if I can... yeah, no, I won't be able to do that. I was hoping I could squeeze something there, but it's not gonna work. I'm gonna put this here. I think we're gonna put the mushroom terrarium back in this corner, unfortunately. I kind of want it in like a different place, but I can't really figure out where, so... I really love this thing. It's my favorite item. Let's see. I'm just a beginner with building. I don't even kill Dracula yet, hehe, but I've been learning from your videos. Oh, nice! I'm glad I could help. It's a PS5 thing. He made a temporary account on mine, but then he connected to the net again. He had to make one and it counted as a different character, so he had to take it back. Wow. Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Damn. Well, at least he was able to get his stuff back. I can see why he would be like, oh no! Mistakes were made. Damn. I think I am gonna add like a, I don't know, man. I really want this mushroom terrarium somewhere. Thank you for the follow, Salem Owl, over on the Twitch side. I like that name, Salem Owl. Man, I can't figure out what I want. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try putting something else, like a... oh, I can put like a little bookcase here, but that's kind of in the way. I'll put it here. I feel like I need some wine or something in here. Just get like some casual alcoholism. Jesus. As much as I liked having that light there, yeah, no, it looks better with that lamp there. It just does. There we go. We're gonna put like a vase or something. I think they should add a fish aquarium. It would be nice too. Right? I know, like that's a good idea actually. That's a really good idea. Like I haven't really seen anyone suggest that now I think about it. Like I've seen people suggest like maybe like a pond, like a koi fish pond or something, which would be freaking awesome. But yeah, now you mention it, an indoor aquarium, like if they have like different size aquariums, that'd be cool. I mean, you can't say they didn't exist. I'm sure they existed at that time. Probably wasn't common though, especially not in the vampire castle. But who knows? I gotta think about my choices here. Let's go with black furniture. Oh. Oh, I see. No, we're gonna stick to, I almost want to add, like, white chairs and stuff, but... Let's see what it looks like in black. Tough. This is a tough choice. I think I'm gonna keep like a black carpet and red. Ah, but the walls are red. That's the thing that's like making me hesitate. Like, if I was gonna settle on like a white instead, this could work, but I don't really want that. I kind of want to go with like a darker. I don't like this. You know what? We're just gonna stick with red. I think it's fine. Waiting on PvE raids. Right? A lot of people want that. I really hope that they implement something like that. It'd be fun. Let's see. It was fun to watch. I bet. Hello, Swizzy. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Also, thank you for the head pat earlier at Kachikochu. The stretch, you read your curse, and the hydrate from ever to sever. God, the stretching. Ugh. My back hurt so bad when I woke up this morning. I was like, holy shit, I'm dying. Let's add a painting or something. I feel like I need... Oh, this is cool. I think I am gonna keep that. It's gonna match like the frame of the window. Red and gold are great colors together. That is a good point. Yeah, you know, it would match the chandelier if I use like a gold, huh? It's a little weird to put a chandelier here, not gonna lie. I do think, however, I might be able to do something here if I put like a painting. This is probably my favorite painting still. I really like this one. I like this one, and I like the some of the new ones. Like, actually, I like the Castlevania one with Alucard. This one's pretty cool too. Pretty badass looking. But I also really like the which one is it? Is it this one? No. Oh, I like this one a lot too. I haven't really used any of these in like a build. Maybe that's what I need to do, is just use like red with like, you know, if I use gold trim on the stuff, maybe. I'm still on the fence with this carpet. I feel like the carpet needs to be black to balance out the room. I'm not really sure. I could also put like a black carpet here if I wanted to. Yeah. That might be better. I also want to put like a bookshelf somewhere, but I don't really have a space for a bookshelf. So I think I'm gonna take this, place it back here, and then I'm gonna put a bookshelf over here after all. Wasn't my original plan, but I'll take it. And then we're gonna add some more stuff to the... Well, what do I have over there? I have something like that. I guess I'll put something here. I think I'm gonna put like some curtains down. What color curtains we're gonna go with? Black, maybe? It's not overlapping, is it? A little bit. I don't like that. Oh, but that gap is so obvious. That's the one bad thing about this new curtain, is that like... Oh, whoops. It just doesn't quite... It doesn't quite pass the halfway placement test. So I'm gonna remove this. That's not gonna work. I also need to figure out what curtains I'm gonna use on the windows here. I could use these. I mean, the windows are already black. I might as well commit to it, huh? I could also use something simpler. Or just use the, could just use the jewelry. But that doesn't really do anything. So I think I am gonna go with black curtains on the black windows. I don't usually do that where I have like black on black, but I think it's fine. This is gonna need something else too. I might use a different curtain here instead. Hold on, red and gold are great colors, maybe yellow lights. I don't think I'm gonna go with the yellow light. I actually don't really like the yellow lights too much in general. See, I like the map. See, I was building without the DLCs, so it was a bit hard, but I bought them right now. I should improve some of my ideas. Nice! That's good. I mean, if you can get them, great. If not, you know, you could always wait for like a sale or something, but let's put this here. We're gonna put a painting back here. There we go. I don't like this. I'm removing it. There we go. I need something else here. But then it looks weird with this. I think that's fine. I think this is a good balance. Let's see if I can squeeze in a couple of vases or something. Be like right here. Oh, hold on, there's a space right here.
I see you've joined the queue.
Thank you for the follow, good boy Teddy. Hope you're doing well. It's over on the Twitch side. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I think something like this. Let's see what that looks like, because I don't want to use like a green leaf in here. I want to use something a little bit redder. Yeah, there we go. That might be good. I kind of don't want to overdo it though, because I have a lot of lighting in here. I feel like this can disappear and I can use another one of these here instead. And you know what? I could do a golden vase instead. That might be better. Yeah, there we go. Make that pop. Pop against the background. Okay, that looks pretty good actually. I think I'm happy with this. What do you guys think? It's not bad. I mean, I guess the only thing is this here. I guess I could put like a wallpaper here. Hold on. You know what's something I don't like? I don't like how for the new set, right? You have the nocturnal like curtain wallpaper, like the other one around the window where you can remove the different pieces, whereas like the big one you can't. Like, why? Why can't I take this and just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna use this, or I'm just gonna use that, and have like only the chains? Like, why can't I just have the chains on a bar, like against a cool wallpaper or something? I don't know why. Thank you for the head pat. Good boy, Teddy. Oh, there's a, actually there is a, actually you might not have enough points yet. Oh, maybe you do. There should be channel points for that too, and it should auto trigger the head pat on the Twitch side, so you can try it. But since you're new, you get a free head pat. How about that? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling generous. There you go. Thank you so much. You like the room? Thank you. Yeah, I think the suggestion of adding gold to the room was probably what it needed. I think that was a good move, and I feel like it's not too much. There's a lot going on in here, but it's like you can move around, you know what I mean? Like you can move around, you can sit down on the sofa, enjoy a good old time, right? Right in front of the fireplace. It's super chill. Teddy likes headbat. Thank you, ma'am. No problem. I like headpats too. Alright, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think this room I'm like done. Like every time I walk in here, I feel like satisfied with this, so I think we're gonna move on to getting this room here directly behind, like underneath the throne, actually decorated. And we also haven't decorated the main throne room. So this is like another project in itself. Like the throne room itself is gonna take like an hour, it feels. Like I don't see a world where like decorating that throne room takes me less than an hour. So we'll wait to do that for like 30 minutes. I'll try and do something in here first. So this room is more like I'd say it's closer to like a waiting room, but it's not really, you know, any of that. But I think having like some like seats or cushions in the hallway might be nice. I guess it's not really a hallway, it's more like a hall room. I don't know. I don't know, man.
I see you've joined the queue.
Thank you, William Hunt, my bad, for the follow on the Twitch side. Appreciate it. I think I'm gonna take, I don't know, I like these kinds of curtains because they have like a nice like look to them. I think if I put that down, oh my, the blue looks weird. What does the red look like? Red, not bad. Hello, Angel. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm trying to figure out if I want to add in... Hello, DVSino. It's going all right. I'm trying to figure out what I want to put on these walls. I think I'm going to put like a couple of like blood fountains. Like, actually, I'm going to put these in the center instead. Let's do that. Let's put these in the center, and then I'll take maybe these thingies and put them here. And then here we can put like, I don't know, paintings or something. I have to figure out. Actually, I have to think about this, actually. I might have messed up here. I think I'm gonna put these here instead. Because when you walk in, you're gonna be usually walking in from this direction. So we'll do that, and then we'll have one more, like, right here. I like that. We got a little bit of a fountain feel here, and then we can put down some paintings or something. Maybe something like... This one's cool. About this one. It's another cool one. And we'll just use the gold frames. And we'll put down a couple of sofas. But yeah, this is... I really like how this build is coming out in general. I think that it definitely has some promising qualities. So far, at least. I don't think I'm gonna use this. Let's try using something like this, maybe? I don't know, I don't really like to add like red on red on red on red. How about some red lights on the walls? Yeah, I usually do the lights last, but that's not a terrible idea. Considering it. Maybe like a couple classic lights on the sides, that'd probably help a lot. Thinking maybe I like these little ones. These are cute. Also like these as well. They have like a gold look to them. That's super cool. I could also put some hanging lights down to like eat up the space, but I feel like I could do something better. So maybe what I can do is put down something like a planter or something, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it needs like some kind of pizzazz, you know? Maybe one right here. We'll put another one right here. And I haven't used like wisteria on anything yet, I don't think. So maybe this could be like the move, right? The one bad thing about using the wisteria is that you can't like grow it out of the ground. So you can't really match the flower types, but should be fine. I think I'm also going to add a I think another sofa. A few of them might be good. Put one here against the castle heart. It's fine. And I'll put another one here. And then we'll put our little pillar mounted lights Another option I was thinking is I could use like these orbs, because these orbs are cool. Like they're like my new favorite kind of light, I'm gonna be honest. They're super cool. Like they're very simplistic, but like what you can do with them is just, I mean, it looks so nice. So those look cool, but I think I want to hold off and use candles instead. I don't usually use a lot of candles in my builds, and I kind of want to, so let's just keep it with this going on. And then over here we'll have a couple of candle stands just to make up for the lack of lighting in this corner. There we go. There we go. Looking good. Now we need to figure out something for this. I could put another sofa down. I think that's acceptable. Even if it is a little bit close to the door, I think it's okay. Probably. How about some red lights on the walls? Wait, did I just... I think I read that already, no? Oh, you love them? Nice. Yeah, I like these too, and I like the, yeah, I like these as well, but I also really like the orb ones. The orb ones are just like... you know what? I think the best part about the orb ones is that they're, like, very simplistic, so you can use them for, like, anything. You can use them in a stable. You can use them in... you know, a banquet hall. You can use it in a crypt, and it can still look really cool. I mean, it's just really good all-rounder kind of wall door decorations. I think this is fine. I think I'll put one carpet down though, like a small carpet. Put one right here, just to kind of even. Hold on. Sorry. I was eating and talking at the same time. It's a mistake. Almost started choking there real bad. I'm okay. I'm still choking a little, but I'm okay. I hope. I really like how these look. I'm not sure if I should keep this long carpet though, because I can only put it halfway through. I think maybe it might even make more sense to just like close the carpet off on the edge. So like I've been using, let's see, what kind of carpet is that? I can use this, cap the edge, and then put another cap on here. Oh, mistakes were almost made there. And then we can add this one in, that way it's like evened out. There we go. And then we add one more for this corner, or this side. That way it's like kind of balanced, right? And then having the half circles there, I guess it doesn't look that bad actually. I could also use like a longer carpet. That might make more sense for the north and south parts. So maybe something like this instead. Is it gonna let me? Oh, it let me! Oh, that is so good! It let me squeeze this carpet here despite the overlap. This is like perfect. Perfect. This works out nicely for us. Hello, Music and Muso. Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hello, Spidey. Welcome. How's it going? I just finished decorating this little area, and I finished the bedroom too. So I think you missed the bedroom, but yeah, I finished decorating this. Looking pretty good. All right. So now we're gonna continue. Oh yeah, I started decorating this last time. I didn't really know what to do with this. I think maybe can do some castle wall vegetation or something. Maybe some vines or some. You know, I haven't not really used. I keep saying this that I haven't really used the wisteria, but it's because I really want to. I just haven't found like the reason to use it. What does it look like with the green? Let me see what it looks like during the daytime. I don't know, I feel like a light baby green is the best I can do for this. And I don't know how I feel about that, especially on this arena wall. It clips. I'm not really sure if I'm liking that. Yeah, you know what I just noticed? The bad thing about these pillars is that the wall is like clipping. Look at that. It's clipping into the vine. That sucks. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. I guess we'll have to do something else. Good to know though. So, if you're gonna use this kind of pillar, just know if you try to add castle wall vegetation to it, it's gonna look like really weird. So maybe consider not doing that. Don't be like me. I can also put this in here. You can use green ones. I don't have to put 2, but I kind of want to. We can put something else here though. Other kind of decoration, or maybe even like a chair or something. I have to think about it. Maybe not a chair. Maybe a bird bath doesn't really make sense. God damn it. Let's go with a let's go with a planter. We'll choose this one. We'll put it in the center. And maybe we can go with something like the wisteria there. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. We'll go with like a bright green wisteria onto there, and I think it looks, yeah, it looks a little bit better here actually than it does on the pillar. So this can be fine, and then what we can do is we can add these on the side. Oh, yellow maybe? I don't know. Let me see. I don't know. I think the lighter green is like, it doesn't pop as much as the yellow. Like the yellow definitely pops more, but at that rate I might as well just go full white maybe. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of growing on me. I'll think about it. I don't know. Because the green... What does the orange look like? The orange, I think, isn't terrible in this whole thing. The yellow is a little bit too, like, washed out, I think, but the orange doesn't look terrible. It looks almost like an autumn leaf kind of situation. What does the gray look like? The gray's not bad either. I don't know. I like that there's like different colors on this. This is really nice, but Jesus Christ, there's a lot of color choices. I guess I could turn this purple and then just put like purple on here. Go with like a green and purple outside on just this balcony area. Orange looks good. Yeah, I think, yeah, the orange doesn't look too bad. I don't know. See, now you got me thinking. Actually, you know what? I have an idea. You know, I'm just gonna remove this. Put this on this side, maybe? Should I put it here? I'm not really sure what the answer is for this, but I'm gonna put it here. I'll put it here. We'll leave these pillars alone for now. I'll come back to this when I have a clue. Maybe those behind the statue? Oh, you mean like to put those like behind, like right here? That's not a terrible idea. I mean, actually, yeah, you know, maybe something like that could be good. Good thinking. Yeah, we'll leave that alone for now. It's growing on me. Alright, next we'll probably do something in here. Now, I gotta figure out what kind of flooring I want to use. I think I'm gonna use like some kind of like tile or something. I don't know if I want to use like a terracotta tile or if I want to use the gothic tiles maybe. This might be better. I'll use the gothic tiles. This will be kind of like a, I want to say like a green room, but maybe like a green room? I don't know. Because it's still indoors, but it's like with fresh air, right? I gotta think about this. I definitely want to add in some kind of outdoor furniture though. So, well, actually, I could use indoor because technically this is indoors. Hmm. I gotta think about this. Could put something in here. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work either. No. I think, man, it's just trying to figure out what I want to do for this is kind of a pain too. If I get stuck for too long, I'll just move on. Maybe this. Maybe this one actually. It sucks because I can't like, man, it's probably as good as I can get that. There we go. And then we'll add our chairs. There we go. And we'll add some flying lights to this area too, just keep it nice and bright. And then we'll put some... I'll do the lights last. I usually do the lights last. I'm gonna put the... where is it? There we go. Got our wine cases. So if you want to sit out here and enjoy, but like indoors without burning in the sun, this will be the indoor sitting area. I think this will be good. I wonder if I can fit a third table. Maybe not. Yeah, I think a third table might be too much in here. It would be nice, but it's too much. Not enough walking space, I don't think. I don't know about this foundation. The more I look at it, the more unsure I feel. Let's go with this one. Oh, you know what I could do? I could go with this one and then put a couple of them across from each other like that. Kind of blends in nicely, so yeah, it adds a little bit of visual variety. I'll take it. And then we'll add our lights. Usually I go with something like a modest flying candle, but I want to do something a little bit nicer. Might use the ones that I've used in the other room. Because the big chandelier one, I feel like I want to hold on to for when I start doing the dining room. Because I want to use the biggest chandelier in the dining room. Like, that's usually my... Like, if it's not in the very entrance, it's gonna be in the dining room, essentially. It's usually my go-to. Oh my god. Did we get it? I think so. Let's take a look. Not bad. I could also go with like a purple light or like an orange light or a green. I've already had a green room already, like a technically already green room. I think I'm just gonna leave it as white for now and figure out what I'm doing with that later. And I definitely want to put like one more light on the pillar. Could be something like maybe not something super bright, but like don't know. This is a little bit brighter. We'll leave that there. We'll figure this out later. Next. Ah, yes, the outdoor area that's like super weird. I think I'm gonna put some hedges and stuff around this area. I think I'm gonna line this wall with some kind of vegetation, like from here onward. Kind of like I did here. I used a, what kind of vegetation did I use? I used, the ivies. This would look cool too, though. Then I have to worry about the color of it. If I just go with the ivy, it's just done. So, we're gonna go with the ivy. Less choice is better in this case. At least I think so. I'm being like super indecisive, so I feel like this is just the natural progression at this point.
I cannot build here.
Gonna get these pillars all done. We're gonna put some light in here in a little bit. See if I can get that side of the pillar. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, but even these pillars, they don't look great with the way that this clips through the side here. I mean, I'm sure there's other wallpapers that have that same problem, but I feel like it's like super obvious on this one because the base is so thick. It like doesn't quite doesn't blend in very well. What I can do though is use the same lighting I used on the other side. Go with the, what was it? Did I use a baby green or like a green green? Let's see. I used a green. Hold on. Oh, I used a baby green, huh? I use like a regular green, it's like darker. Yeah, we're gonna use like the baby green. I call it baby green because I don't know what else to call it other than like light green, but I feel like that's too like generic for what it is. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. There we go. So now we got some lighting here throughout the side of the castle. Get some more lighting over here. We can put another light here. Maybe put one here on the sides. I think I will put some castle wall vegetation on these pillars anyway. That wasn't my original, you know, intent, but what is up here again? I can remove this, I think, this pillar. Yeah, I can remove this pillar. There's a staircase up above it. There we go. Yeah, that doesn't need to be there. And I will add one more right here. And that should be enough. I don't want to go too crazy on the lights, but I do like them. I especially like these. Something about putting like a small candle in like a big lamp, but just something about it. I don't know. I like it. Looks cool. I get some ivies onto these pillars. Hi PJ, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I've been, so fun fact, I've been working on several videos, like V-Rising videos, all at the same time, and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, I literally started like 3 different videos, and like 2 of them are, well, one of them is finished, the other one needs a little bit of editing, and then that one's gonna be finished also. So this week you guys are getting 2 videos. Since I haven't posted the last couple of weeks, I decided, you know what, I'll just do 2 videos this week, because they're kind of related to each other anyway. So it just works. Greetings, vampires. Hello! Oh! Hi, Isekai dude. Welcome to the chat. Let's see, I gotta go. Thanks for the tips. Have a nice time. Alright, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. It was a pleasure having you here.
I cannot build here.
But yeah, I definitely think that some of the builds I'm going to be making soon, like, because I realized, and I know this sounds like silly, but I spent so much time making like tutorials recently that I just haven't been building as much, and I kind of miss it, so I'm just gonna build more. So yeah, you guys are gonna be seeing some more builds coming out. That's another video that's the third video I'm working on. Actually, technically that's 4 different videos now I think about it, but you guys don't need to know what the 4th video is about. That's a secret. And yes, it does involve plenty of shenanigans. I guarantee you. Hello, Mage Flame. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back. Yeah, we're just gonna line this whole wall. Fuck it. The whole wall is gonna be all green over here. I don't even know what kind of wall piece I want to use on the other side. It doesn't matter. It's all getting a decorative uplift. There we go. There we go. Looking good. Leave that alone. We're just not gonna put pillars on the other side. I mean, not pillars, freaking whatchamacallits. Alright, so here's where things get weird. What am I gonna do with this centerpiece? I can choose to use... Well, actually, I could put a different kind of planter thing. I could use... I'm thinking... Okay, I know this sounds a little weird, but after seeing like the orange on the other thing, I'm kind of thinking it might not be the worst of ideas. And I think I am gonna add... So I used orange for these, but they don't look very orange actually. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't really like the way that yellow looks either. It's kind of clashing slightly. So I think I'm gonna go with the orange here, but the reason why is because I wanted to add in some growing plots. So let's get that in here. Oh, I missed. God damn it. We just gotta squeeze them in there. I'm gonna put some of the fire blossoms in here, actually. Make the centerpiece pop a different color. Yeah, it's getting a facelift. Close to finishing this one? Hell no, I'm not close to finishing this one. This one's gonna take a while. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bump the mic there. This one's gonna take a while for sure. I haven't even really worked on the throne room since I structurally figured it out. So I'm kind of like, I feel like that's gonna be like the last thing I put together because I tried to do that first and I just couldn't really get the vibe right. So I was like, I'll come back to it. Alright, let's get some fire blossoms in here. I'm just rotating them unless I'm placing them. Because why not? Alright. Let's, Oh. Can I fit a lamp in there? Hold up. It's weird to use a candle stand outside, but oh, it does fit. Okay, hold on. We might come up with an idea here. Damn. Okay, I gotta think about this now. I guess I could put like something like this in here, huh? To add a little bit of a glow. Maybe this can be... Let's speed up time, see what that even looks like. Alright, let's see. That's interesting. Alright, what about this? Ooh, so if I add like a slightly darker green to the center, it does pop a little bit. Like the flowers definitely pop, but it just kind of, like the top is not very... Might have to go with white so it just inherits the color, because I thought orange would be enough, but it's not really... Well, let's see. This didn't really serve the purpose I thought it would. Problem is, even if I add a yellow, it just doesn't look right. What does the gray look like? Not terrible. I guess I could go with a light green for these, just keep it like a light color. And then this could have, you could put orange light down. There we go. Now we have a little bit of a contrast between this light and the upper parts here. I kind of like that a little bit more. So maybe that'll be better. I'll just switch these to the light green as well, because I think it just looks a little bit more interesting. There we go. That took a while, but we figured it out. I definitely want to put a fountain over here, though. I feel like it needs a fountain or something. Let's get a couple of fountains on the sides. And maybe we can put a... Can I fit a bird? Ooh, I can fit a bird bath over here. Maybe that'll be a nice little... yeah. Let's put a little bird bath, like, right here. Add a little bit of more, visual variety. It's getting a facelift. I love that terminology. Thank you for the headpat earlier, Mage Flame, by the way. I did see it, but I forgot to say something. Thank you for the stretch at Isekai Dude and the hydrate as well, PJ. Nice. Alright, let's go upstairs and check out that, like, dining area that I was thinking about putting together. I also have no idea what I'm gonna put in these rooms. I'll figure that out, too, at some point. But yeah, let's go upstairs. Oh yeah, this is another headache that I have to figure out. There we go. So this area here, I think is going to be more of a, hold on a second, let me get these settled. I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say, but I'm sure it wasn't important. Of course not. Why would it be? Let's get those doors looking good. And then I think we're gonna choose a different kind of foundation here. Maybe a carpet, like a nice matching carpet to the downstairs. And we're gonna put a few dining tables down. I could use something like this, but I kind of want something with like a larger footprint, so we're gonna go with this. Or, well, actually these look more like outdoor tables, like picnic tables, so let's go with this one. It's a little bit fancier. And we're gonna go with a black, I guess. So I need to align this perfectly, otherwise this isn't gonna work. That's not quite right. There we go. Damn, you can't make him look straight, huh? Damn. They're a little bit crooked. I guess it looks more natural that way, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Why is it all crooked? There we go. Kind of like viewing a deck balcony, kind of, but like this is just a dining room area. This is definitely, I mean, I don't know, the carpet, I'm not sure if that really fits the dining aesthetic, probably not. But we can probably use something else up here, like maybe like a ooh, okay, maybe something like this. No, that's what I used downstairs. I can't do that up here. I just forgot. Damn it. If I use a lighter flooring, it definitely makes the room look lighter though, for real. I'm gonna have to choose something else. Oh, I could go with like a does this make more sense? Maybe? Damn, this is gonna be a hard choice actually. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I guess I could use like that wood, huh? The stable wood. Or I could use something like, you know what? These tiles might be better. No? What about this one? Too fancy. Why do you first pair not aligned, but the second one is? Oh, you mean these? I don't know. That's a good question. Let me try spinning it again. I don't know. It does look a little off, huh? Damn, that is weird. That is so weird. Yeah, you know, now you mention it, this one does look a lot straighter, and then this one is like... Oh, you know what it could be? I have an idea. Ah, okay. Yeah, you just gotta you gotta flip them around. So it looks like one side does connect, but the other two sides do not. So if you flip the sides that connect together, it looks nicer. Interesting. Okay, good to know. That's interesting. Didn't know that. We can also use a more fancy flooring. This is kind of cool too. And I can use with the red. I don't know, I was kind of liking the carpet, but it's like, do I really want to have a dining area with a carpet? I don't know. Yeah, it's a weird design choice for sure. Like, you would think they'd be like perfectly straight, but they're not. I can also use something else like a gray tile, but I don't know, man. I feel like I need something like cooler. The treasury flooring didn't look that bad. I think this one might be the keeper. This silvery one. This treasury flooring. Yeah, I think I like this a little bit more. It kind of, it's dull enough to like work with the colors, but it's not like so dull that it just doesn't do anything. So we're gonna change the tablecloth color to make those pop a little bit, and then we're gonna do some designs around that. Yeah, but that, I agree, that is a weird design choice for sure. Alright, let's look at some of the chairs we got. We got these high seated chairs, maybe something else like a... Ooh, maybe this could be nice. You put like... You know what, before I do that, I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to put the utensils down first. I gotta figure out what kind of setup I want. Let's go with these. That way the metal part is like designed a little bit. I wish you could take this and like change the color of the lights on top of the table. Like that would be nice. Or even like the color of the flowers or something. Like that'd be nice. Like if these all, like I know this is like kind of a neutral-ish color flower, but if I could make like roses or something on here, like even if it's just the choices we have in game of like the types of flowers, I think that would be nice. I also want to add in a carpet or like a rug, maybe. I don't like that. Okay, we might be onto something here. I don't know about that. Maybe something large like this? I wonder if I can... I guess I can squeeze it, huh? I feel like I need something else here, though. I don't like this being on the sides. I'll remove these and then just use a, be like this kind of edge here. Close that up. Make that kind of even. I also haven't decided what kind of chairs I want to use. That's another headache. Because it's like, if I choose the wrong chair, it just looks weird, right? Okay, if I go with the black looks pretty classy. I could also go with something like this, which is a little bit less stand-up-y, I guess. I don't know if that's the word I wanted to use, but I could also use something with a high back, like one of these even. This might be better actually, because this has like a more of a gold. I mean, they all have like a gold trim, but it's like more like the silverware, if that makes sense. Or it looks more like the, you know what I mean. My brain's not functioning, I'm sorry. But yeah, you know, I forget who mentioned the idea of like an aquarium, but that's a good one to suggest. Maybe add an aquarium or something to the game. And then have like a koi pond outside and an aquarium inside. Just like, I don't know. Add it with the next patch or something. And the excuse will be, well, we have an ocean view now, so. Ocean view. Forgot what I was doing. Oh, right, the chairs. I'm gonna go with the classics. I don't usually bust these out as much because like we have more choices of chairs, but these work pretty fine for pretty much anything, to be honest. They're very decent chair. There we go. Very nice. Now we can put our chandeliers up. We'll do some flying lights. We'll do the super fancy chandelier. The crystal one. And the crystal one will be here. Oh. Is that directly? Yes, it is. I think that looks nice. And we'll put another one up here. Yeah, this one, they're so big that they just light up both tables. There's no reason to put more than one. Oh my god, I keep thinking I put the thing on and I just remove it. Alright, let's do a quick visual check. Alright, they're aligned. Check here, looks good, looks good, looks good. So we got a nice little dining area up here. Let's see what it looks like from the throne. Yeah, you can't see it if you're sitting down. But... well, I mean, I guess that's not exactly that unexpected. But it's interesting because you can sit up there and eat and then just actually see the throne, which is kind of interesting. At least I think so. What do you guys think? I gotta add more to this area. So I'm gonna add in some wine cases, maybe. Put one case here. We'll put a wine case over here. And I think maybe some... I don't know if I want to add... I don't think I want to add paintings. I want to add curtains. Let's add in... Wall ornaments. We'll go with the... I don't think I like that very much, actually. Yeah, let's go with this. No paintings, just these thingies. And then around the walls, or the door frames, or not door frames, you know what I mean, window frames. Jesus. It's like my brain just like is like short-circuiting right now. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm over here trying to think of ideas and my brain is like, time to fail. Right on stream. I don't think if there's anything else. Oh, lights. That's right. We do need some more lights. So I think I am gonna add a light. Maybe another flying light up here. Oh, you know what I could do? Alright, we're removing this actually. I have an idea. To add another fireplace, like right here. And then put another one on this side, and then we'll just move the wine cases to be like right here in a centralized area. I guess I could also put it back here, huh? Like right here. It's not too bad. I don't know, because I can't put it here, so it's not really gonna work. But I do want to have like some kind of like fireplace or something, so I think I am just gonna put it here, like dead in the center. Because I mean, there's no reason not to have that, and I think I'll put like some kind of shrubbery over here too. There needs to be some visual variety, because otherwise it just looks flat and doesn't really do anything. I do want to add some. Well, let me add the fireplace first before I do anything else. Before I forget. There we go. So fireplace on this side, fireplace on that side, nice and warm, nice and toasty, but not too toasty. We don't want to kill our guests just yet. Yeah, we gotta add shrubbery. It's one of my favorite things. Did I miss anything? I thought I missed something. No, I didn't. Okay, we're good. We're good. There was one other thing I was thinking about. So for this build, right? Obviously, like when I put this away, like you can see like the throne from here. I like how it's kind of like a background, you know, it's a thought in the background, a thought in the distance. Like you're sitting here enjoying your meal, but in the back of your mind, you're like, you know, there's that thing there. I don't know what these circles are though. I have no idea what that is. I'd have to look in. Oh, you know what? Oh, I think I know what this is. I think this is the fountain upstairs. It doesn't show me, like I can't see, like I can't click on it, but I think that's the fountain circle from upstairs if I'm not mistaken. That'd be weird. Damn, okay. I'm gonna have to figure something out about that because that's not exactly appealing. I do want to add some vases. So we're gonna add some golden vases. I'm gonna choose this style here. The, well actually, I could use something a little bit more interesting, but with like a gold color.
Build here.
Do I have to go with yellow? Ew. Okay, yeah, no. We're gonna have to go with this one. This is the only one that really has those like gold colors the way that, well, I guess I could go with something like these, huh? Let's see. This one might not look too bad. What does that look like? Oh, I'm gonna have to use yellow for that, maybe? No, it's like a pale, it's like a puke yellow. Like, ew. I hate it. That's the bad thing about using like the yellows and stuff. It just looks like puke. It's weird. Like, why do I want that? What's up with that? But this one isn't too bad because it's like a gold. Now the hard part is figuring out what color I want to go with. I usually go with something. Actually, these aren't too bad because these are like red tips. I'll take this one and rotate it a couple times. One more time. There we go. Now they're like mirroring each other. So there we go. That works. I think I like the way that one looks, so I am gonna go with this style. I think I'm also going to add another one here. And another one on the other side. We want to make this as symmetrical as possible. That's another thing. Like, I know it's not technically part of the throne room, but it's in the throne room, so if it's not symmetrical, I feel like I failed somehow. So we're just going to follow that. And then, of course, we're going to put a couple here. We're going to go with the red-tipped ones again. Super cool.
This will not work.
Oh, did I not? There we go. We'll rotate that 3 times since these two are really close to each other. Oh, maybe one more. Okay, there we go. Now they're mirroring each other. Pretty good. Not bad. Pretty happy with how that looks. Alright, let's add something else here because we want to make sure we can walk through. We definitely have space to walk through here, so it's not a problem. I can definitely add maybe a... maybe some more shrubbery, actually. Like some, I don't know if I want to add this somewhere. I don't know, man. I'm getting, like, second thoughts here. Thinking I kind of want to put, like, a row of these through here. So if I put a row... Can I walk through here? I can, but it's cramped. It's cramped. I mean, not cramp. It's cramp! It's cramping. Remember yesterday with that one game? It was called Crampin', and I was just like, what? Okay, we can walk through here and survive. That's not the end of the world. I don't know if I like this much shrubbery here, though. It's a little bit, like, I don't know. I haven't even filled these up yet, and I don't know. Yeah, I think if I keep it simple and don't do anything on the bottom, it'll be fine. Yeah, because I can walk through here. It's not like you can't walk through here. It's a little claustrophobic, but isn't it always when you're sitting at a stuffy table? It's a nice space. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting space to have, like, above the throne. And from, like, throne viewing distance. You can even call it that.
This will not work.
Stuck with me? Yeah, it's growing on me. Now that I'm seeing it, like, in a symmetrical light, it definitely... Like, what I like about this is that it gives, like, the people eating some privacy, you know? Like, you don't have to worry about some crazy overlord sitting over there just staring at you menacingly. I'm definitely gonna add carpet, though, so... I think I'm gonna remove this carpet. I don't like this one up here. I'm gonna use something a little bit more... striking, maybe is the word I want to use here. Okay, this isn't bad, but I don't love it. Maybe we can go with something a little bit less... Oh yeah, something like this, a little thicker. This is perfect because it eats up all the space. So I think I'm gonna go with the Castlevania one. And it doesn't clash too much because the door matches, so it looks good. So we're gonna settle on that for now. I need to open this door. And then... There we go. Overlord, are you eating your vegetables? Right? Bro, imagine saying no in that scenario. They would kick you out. You end up in the dungeon or something. That'd be crazy. Yeah, this is a lot better. It's simple, but like it does the job. And I think if I add decent windows, we'll be okay. So maybe a this might be an interesting one to use. I haven't used these for a long time. These are the royal and red and black ones. Hell, maybe I should have used that in the bedroom. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I think this is fine. This wall is pretty quiet though, so maybe a candle stand or two wouldn't hurt, but I don't want to ruin the balance of the lighting. But then again, this side has like a fireplace, so it might actually be okay. So let's test it out. Let's put something like this one out here. I guess if we use like this colored light, it doesn't really stand out as much, and it doesn't kill the balance. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, that kills the balance. That's better. You know what? We'll just do that. We'll use like the natural lighting with 4 candles on this side just for a little bit of extra light without anything crazy. I could have also gone with a red maybe. Like I could go with like a full-on red. Yeah, you know what? I think I am, because I wanted to match the energy on the other side with the red. Is that pesto in your omelet or it's asparagus? I thought it was pesto. Oh my god. Thank you for the hydrate. What did you do? The head pat from Majin Droider into, thank you so much. And the stretch bad shooter fast runner. Red wedding banquet hall. Oh no. That's one hell of a stretch. You know what? Let me take a quick like 5-minute break and I'll be right back. I need to stretch or something a little bit more. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. Thank you for the lurk, you read your cursed. Thank you so much. Also, welcome to the chat, by the way. Thank you for the lurk, bad shooter, fast runner. Yep, but we are back. Sorry about that. I just need to do a couple things. I think I'm happy with this. I think I'm not gonna add anything else here. Well, the only other thing I can think of is if I added like a light here, but I feel like it's overkill, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. And then we have this upstairs area. Yeah, see, this is what I meant by the fountain. We definitely want to add some separated zones here. So I'm gonna have to change the flooring. I might change this to be... I'll have to figure this out. I'm not sure if I like this. I really like these new like these brick tiles that we got for like the stable. Super cool. I think I'm gonna leave these sides alone. And then inside maybe some kind of tile like this. Inside the buildings might be okay. Do the same thing on this side. Kind of gives like that gazebo feel, I feel like. And then for the other tiles, we can leave these as green tiles. So I'm gonna go with the slightly less green. I could also go with the dark green. Well, this is what the regular green looks like. Jesus Christ, it's so bright. I don't want to go with the autumn look either, because I'm not in silver lights, so I feel like it doesn't really work. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. We'll continue over here. And let's continue on this side. So this is going to be a little bit of a project trying to figure out what to do with this whole outside. Let's choose this. I kind of want to use these other bricks on top, but I don't know how that hurts, if that hurts or helps the silhouette. Let me check from the front. Not really sure about that. Well, I gotta fix that square when I get back down. No, this has to be... There we go. Actually, I should have used this other wallpaper, not that one. There we go. There we go. Check this other room. I'm gonna remove these doors. They don't need to be here. There we go. Now we got the whole room. No idea what I'm gonna put out here. This area can maybe have some hedges or something, I'm thinking. Maybe have like some kind of garden furniture. And we can also maybe mess around with these like tall planters. Maybe put some statues or something. Some statues might be a good idea. I could also... Let's see. If we go with the black ones... Like a gargoyle or something. Oh, I could also use the new ones. We have new statues, let's not forget. So maybe we can have this one here. And this one here. And then we can put one here. Just to balance it out. We also don't have a teleporter. Like, we don't have a, well, not a teleporter, like a waygate. So maybe I should put a waygate here instead. But it's kind of in a place that I don't think it makes sense. Then again, I haven't really placed teleporters, have I? Actually, let me check, because I don't think I have placed a, let me see. What does this do? Yeah, I haven't done any pairings. So maybe this should be the, I changed my mind. This will be the waygate. And we'll use the Nocturnal Opulence waygate. Just for extra pizzazz. There we go. I think a red on the outside is fine. I could use something else like a white even. But I don't know. I prefer the red. Alright, we'll use that. We'll also put couple more statues, maybe something like this right here, and then we'll actually put this other one here just to add a little bit more of a visual effect. It looks kind of like a triangle, right, from here. Just kind of line it up slightly. I mean, I would have to move this inward for it to be perfect, but because it's so like condensed, I think having it wider is not a bad idea. And I'm not sure if this is like as far back as it goes. Yeah, it is. Alright, so that's done. As far as lighting goes, we can go with more natural lighting, so maybe something like a rural lamppost or something, kind of like what we have downstairs in the other area. So I could put this here. Maybe this here. There we go. You can have like a path or something. I haven't really messed with the pathing. I don't think I can put a path through here. I could try. I'm thinking about the... Oh, maybe. It's not stopping me. Oh, that's weird. Oh, it's off center. See, I wouldn't have noticed that had I not adjusted that. That's interesting. I knew something was off. I was like, there's something going on here. But I didn't realize till I had that path down. And you know what? That's kind of interesting. Like, I guess I could have used like... Let me see. Can I use other paths for this? These do not show themselves. But the gravel path goes on top for some reason. That's interesting. What about this one? Yeah, this one doesn't show either. Only the gravel path goes on top. Oddly enough. So I can tuck these underneath, but the gravel path I can't tuck. Like, it'll just... Like, if I put a thing here, it's just gonna look like this. Which is really weird. I don't know. I don't really like that. I'm kind of a... I don't know, it's a little upsetting, not gonna lie. I expected a... not that kind of situation, but it's okay. We can go with these. And we can switch, I assume it's snapped on. I can't tell from here. But I'm a blind faith it. And then we're gonna put this last end cap. We already have a nicer looking area. I think I might just put a bunch of plants in here. Like, I might just put a bunch of, shrubbery. But I also kind of want to use something more like these garden planters, because I like don't really get to use them. So maybe something like this could be kind of nice. Maybe we can put like a smaller thing here. And then as far as the plants we're putting on top, I mean, I think I'm just going to choose something else to put here. So maybe some... God, this is a tough choice. Not really sure. I'll hold off on making a decision. I could put these down though. These are always nice. Put this in here. We'll leave that alone. I don't really want like an outdoor sitting area or anything like that, so I'll figure that out later. Sometimes you don't really need to know like what the plan is for something before you start, and sometimes you do. And I feel like this is one of those cases where I can just kind of wing it, and there's not really a consequence to that, so... Oh, this is interesting. I could just, This is tempting to just... add one of these. Like if I add this right here to the center instead of a thingy. Hold on, can I make... Oh, I can't place in the center. I would have to place two. Damn. Okay, so I guess I'll have to combine two of them to get the perfect alignment that I want. That's kind of unfortunate, but whatever. I guess I could eventually get it all the way down here, but I don't want to go through there. That's okay. We'll figure this out. Squeeze that in there. Put down another couple of these. I don't know. I feel like if I put these two here, it's like perfect side by side. Yeah, and then we'll go with this. Perfect. I like that a lot. Alright, we're gonna move these. We're moving. And we're gonna take this one instead, put it on top. And of course we are going to use this. Oh crap, that's not what I wanted, that's right. I have to use the small ones to get the alignment I want. 'Cause I want it to be a little bit wider, but without being like too much, you know? I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought that I couldn't get the alignment before. That's not directly in the center, is it? No, it's not. Okay, yeah, so I'm not going crazy. It really doesn't match. Okay, I was like, what the? Like, my brain was just like, why does that look weird? Had a little bit of a moment there. Oh no. That's okay. We're recovering. We're okay. We haven't gotten too derailed. Wow, that looks super nice. And then, you know what? Let's also add in our rest of our shrubbery here on the edge. And over here. Oh, that's... Oh, I shouldn't have removed those. I did need them. Damn, okay. That's okay. Just add them in quickly. Super nice. I like this a lot. I think maybe a couple of growing plots here might be good. Like if I put a tree here or something, that might be cool. Because, I mean, if you teleport and you have like no... Oh, I guess I could put mist braziers here, huh? Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes, for sure. It do be like that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna add in a couple of trees. I think I'll move these over slightly off the edge. I think I might go for some oak trees. Or should I go for the willow trees? Because the weeping willows, well, I feel like the willows look better on the, hold on, my brain is like, let's see what this looks like before I change my mind. There they are. terrible, but it kind of does feel like, I don't know. I wish we had wisteria trees. Bit of shade would be nice, yeah. I think the thing is, okay, so the thing I like about the weeping willows is that they look really full, but like they don't like go into the walls as much. Like if I put it close to a wall, it's like only a tiny piece is like jumping through, right? So I could just correct that with like repositioning, right? Block by environment? What do you mean block by environment? The fuck? Block by environment. What? Oh my god. Don't tell me I have to dismantle that. I am gonna have to dismantle that. Wow. I guess because the trees themselves I can't put like that close to this way gate, so I guess that makes sense. Let's see what it looks like from above. Yeah, wisteria trees would have been nice. I'm not really liking this actually. We're gonna go with a green tree. Or I can go with like autumn. Should I go with birch or aspen? I'm gonna go with birch. I think aren't the birch trees the dark ones? They're not, yeah, I'm pretty sure autumn birch is, dark stemmed. Or, yeah, it's dark wood, not the, you know what I mean. I'm not making much sense, but we gotta get these trees right. There we go. That's a little better, because then it matches like the gold. Oh, they are the white ones. Damn. I should have used, let's see, what was this? Birch? I should have used aspen. That's what I wanted, not birch. Oh, I don't want just a regular aspen. I want an autumn aspen. There we go. Autumn aspen sapling. This is what I want. Now we should be good. Let's check it out. Whoops. Okay, it looks good at night for sure. Let's try one more daytime. I knew it! I love it. Looks great. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta experiment with the trees a little bit. But, you know, thank goodness for console commands, I guess. But yeah, I like the way this looks. A little bit of shade isn't bad. It's not like the most amount of shade, but it's good enough, I think. And, as far as this area over here, I think maybe putting like some flowers around here might not be the worst of ideas, but I'm gonna have to be careful about that. Because then it'll look weird, like... I don't know. Do I really not... Well... Because I could put something like this underneath, huh? This isn't gonna work, but... the flat ones do. Like you can put like a flat one here. And then just put like 4 flowers right at the base. Which honestly is maybe not the worst call. I could also put a few of them kind of in a circle, like a semicircle around it maybe, but that's gonna be kind of tricky to position, but we could try it. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, that's not bad. We'll stick to that. I'll make sure I got this. So you know what's kind of funny? Like the last couple streams I've done, like as soon as I finish streaming on Kick, I get like a bot, and I have no idea why. Like it just happens. Like. Thank you for the headpat, by the way. Actually, did I already say thank you for those? I don't know. Thank you for the hydrate, epic sever, the headpat, catchy kochu, and the stretch. You read your curse. I assume I didn't do these yet. Maybe I did. I don't know. It says 7 minutes ago, so I feel like I did them. But it doesn't hurt to stretch. Or hydrate. I don't know why. It's just, I feel kind of bad because like my brain is like, yeah, I did the thing, and then I won't mark it as complete. Kickbot is missing its schedule? Jeez. Yeah, probably. You're not wrong. I mean, they show up like right at the end too. It like makes no sense whatsoever. Now the real question is, what kind of flower do I use here? I should probably use the roses just to match. Alright, that should look nicer. Now it looks like they have like bushes or something. It's a little bit more balanced, super chill, nothing too crazy. But I do have to figure out what I'm going to put up here. That's another headache. So I think I'm going to put that here. And let's also put one right here. Underneath here, I thought about putting stuff, but I'm not really sure. Like, I could put roses in there, but I feel like mixing roses with wisteria looks weird, so I think I'm gonna leave it alone for now. Maybe not overdo it. As far as, like, getting something up top here, I have no idea. Like, I could maybe put some... Oh, you know what I could use? I could use a different planter, maybe. Maybe, like, a slightly shorter planter, like, something like this, maybe. Yeah, you know what? A shorter planter might be better. Because these are, like, really tall. Let's get this right. I don't want to keep messing that up. But let's see if that actually does anything for me visually. Yeah, because then I can do a little bit more. So maybe I could take the roses and put them in here, like in this like weird looking basket thing, right? Probably like this. And then I'll give myself Hell's Clarion. We'll use the spores on top here. Maybe maybe that wasn't the best way to place that. We'll spin it. There we go. Actually, let me move away from this a little bit before I start doing this. Let's see what it looks like when it's done. Alright. Alright, daytime, looking good. It's actually not bad. I'm actually kind of surprised. That's not bad at all. And then nighttime, what does it look like? Good. Alright. I think I'll stick with this plan. I think it looks a little bit more coherent to me. It's fine. Maybe instead of having like another round of these here, I should move some planters here instead and just kind of do a similar thing. Because I feel like it's a little too repetitive on the inner parts, so you know what, let's remove these for now. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll revisit that. Get some better planters. That doesn't sound good. I hear emergency vehicles. I bet you guys can hear that too, huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
I cannot build here.
There we go.
This will not work.
Let's do that, and then there we go. And then we'll do the same thing over here. We'll just use more garden planters. We could also do something a little different in general, so we're not using like the same thing over and over again. I could put down a... I kind of don't want to do that. maybe this could be here, and then we'll put like a thin one in the center. Spread them out a little bit or something. I don't know. 'Cause I like bunching them up together, but here it doesn't really make sense to do that, I guess. I could also expand this a little bit if I have... Well, I guess not, huh? It's not gonna work, is it? I guess I could put I could put 4 of them, right? Yeah, I guess I could put 4 of them. Not really sure how I feel about this. I changed my mind. I'm gonna put benches here. I'm not really digging this. We'll put some benches and try to reorganize some of the garden here. We'll put like a bench here and a bench here. Yeah, that way there's like somewhere to sit, and then I can put castle pillars. Like I could put a couple castle pillars here. Like I put one here and here, and these can have. I guess I don't need to do that, huh? Yeah, that's not gonna work. I would definitely have to do pillar mounted lights for this. Maybe some torches could be good, like a balefire hanging lanterns. Put a couple of fire ones, like right there. There we go. That way it doesn't look as like empty here. I think it's fine. We'll add the wallpaper. There we go. Looking good. Looking real good. Actually, I might even add castle wall vegetation here because I mean I use some wisteria everywhere, so I feel like not having it on the walls is kind of a missed opportunity. Yeah, there we go. It's a little bit more visually appealing, I think. And we're not going to add any lights here, I don't think. I mean, I could... Well, hold on. Maybe I'm jumping the gun here a little bit. What does this look like?
I cannot build here.
Let me check from the sky. Maybe a case of wrong time zone setting? Yeah, right? Maybe they're just like, oh, let's just have the bots go off now. But the bots are like going off like after stream. I don't know if it's like to avoid bans maybe, because I feel like a lot of people probably don't even realize it's happening, and then they come back like the next day and see that and they're like, what? But it's already done and over with, so maybe they're just trying to like ban, like evade or something. I don't know. That's the only thing I can really think of that would make even any remote sense, but I mean that's just me. Let's add some time, get the other plants going up. Okay, looking good. And then we'll add the rest of the shrubbery to the walls. Yeah, I think this was a good move, honestly, just putting them here. And just having it, like, just this particular area have this kind of shrubbery. I think it just makes it stand out a little bit, and it's a little bit more memorable, I think. But yeah, overall, not bad. What do you guys think about this area? I think it looks okay. I mean, just in general, like I want the outside parts to look a little bit darker so they're not like super bright for like no reason, but at the same time it's not bad, I think. Did I do that on the other side? Yeah, I did put it sideways. Okay, and then the last thing would be if I wanted to add anything down here, but the only thing I can think of is if I add like some fire blossom seeds in the trays, that might be okay. Like that might actually not look terrible. But you know, let's try it. I'll try it for one of them and see how it looks, and if I don't like it, I'll just not do it. Oh, that's not gonna work. Alright. speed up time a little bit. Oh, no, no, no! I don't want spores, I want time. There we go. You know, I can't even get mad. It doesn't look bad. Like, even during the daytime, it doesn't look bad. I'll take it. We're keeping it. Thank you for the headpat, DBSino. It's very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I like this idea. We're keeping this. For sure. Something about the fire blossom seeds seem to be working out nicely for us, so I think I'm just going to continue doing that throughout the build. It just works. Alright, so add time. Alright, done. Alright, last time checking from the sky. And then I think we're good. The only other thing I can think of is adding maybe one more red light here and here. Not sure if it's worth it though. Because I don't want it to be too bright either. I want this area to look kind of chill. But at the same time, I'm like, it is kind of dark though. Nah, I'm removing it. We're going with the darker outside. We'll leave it alone. Alright, so in here, this is gonna be like a weird area. I'm gonna have to figure out what the heck to do with this, because this is like another headache in itself. I could cut this open and have like a viewing area here. But it would ruin the, the side, but I could just leave this open. But if I remove these, this thing, I'm just asking for trouble, essentially. So maybe if I leave this here... I'm not sure if I like that, actually. I think I kind of don't. We'll have to figure something out here for sure. This is another project. I'll come back to this area later. I just don't know what I want to do with this yet. Alright, let's go back to the throne room. Let's add some statues or something. Let's go with the new statues. I really like these a lot. The fancy ladies. Fancy orb ladies. Have one on each side just to kind of add a little bit more like ta-da, like kind of feel. I think a couple of candle stands might not hurt here. Maybe something like up here. Unless I want it in front. Do I want it in front right here? Yeah, you know, it's not terrible. We'll put this here. There we go. That's super, like, menacing. Love it. And I love how, like, from the front, you can't tell there's portals behind at all. Like, you have to, like, literally go out of your way to see it. And of course, this room here is another indoor-outdoor area, kind of. I might do the same thing that I did downstairs up here. Or maybe something else. I haven't figured that out yet. But yeah, I really like how this zone came out, like this area here. Not bad. We'll have to do some more experimentation to get it right, though. Potentially. Alright, let's see how this looks. Yeah, having this guy in the center and then these two ladies up here, it looks good. With the lighting. Oh god, oh no, the green is leaking through the walls. I hate that. Oh, when are they gonna remove that? I hate it. Like, you see how it's like bleeding through the walls, man? Come on. Bruh. Looks terrible. Thank you for the head pat, Angel. Appreciate it. I guess we'll have to rethink everything. Well, maybe not everything, but it'll be pretty close. I don't know if I want to put that statue there. I could put something like this. I like these a lot, but it doesn't really fit here. And you know what? I think I'm gonna put little fencing around this. So like, separate it visually. No real reason to put a fence there, but if I can visually separate it, I can put something around it to like make up for the emptiness, and that might actually look nice. Like maybe I can put some vases in like a circle or something. That could be interesting. It's the Matrix. It's funny. So as far as these statues go, I feel like having one up here and having another one on the other side is not a bad idea. Like right on the staircase. Let's move it forward. Yeah, having it overlap here on the staircase doesn't look too bad actually. I like this. Wait, let's move this first. Yeah, so that little notch there, it's just gonna be there, so might as well work around it. That's not bad. I like this. It's looking alright. This definitely needs something though. This is not gonna fly. Let's see what we got here. I could continue the vases I used upstairs. What the fuck is going on outside? Bro, there's like cops like right outside. What the fuck? Weird. Anyway, we're wrapping things up anyway. But, let's see if I can get a decent looking bush. I'm gonna have to rotate these, huh? We'll leave these alone, actually. It doesn't look too bad. Leave these here. It's simple, but, like, it does the job, I feel like. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna stick with that. Put one on each corner. And then add our shrubbery yet again. Not bad. Cops, maybe they leaked the Epstein list. You know what? My friend sent me a meme yesterday. It was like, if you guys have ever watched like Avatar: The Last Airbender, there's like this meme where like you have the one lady who's like, "There's no war in Ba Sing Se," like, and she's just creepily smiling the whole time. He sent me that same meme, but it said that there is no Epstein list, and I started laughing. I was like, oh no. What list? Unbelievable. It's such a failure. Like, no one believes that shit, and that's the fucked up part, is that, like, they know we don't believe that shit, but they're just saying it anyway, because they're just that corrupt. And honestly, I don't think it would have mattered what administration was in charge. The result would have been exactly the same. Put a carpet here, and I think maybe a book here might work too. I haven't used books. Like, this is something I really don't use a lot of, but there's a one item, this thing. I don't use this very often, but this might actually make sense right here. So, can't change the color of the lights, but we'll take it for now. And then here we can have like maybe some seating or something, maybe some chairs, medium-sized table. Be something like this. And I'm gonna have to experiment with this a little bit, but maybe something like that. William Maxwell, no list, and why am I in jail? Exactly. Exactly. If that wasn't a thing, why is someone already in jail? Like, come on, we're not fucking stupid. What the fuck? Can I put 2 tables? Damn, I didn't want to use such a big table, but... I'm gonna have to rethink this plan. It's not looking good. Not looking good at all. I might have to choose something else like these. Fuck. This looks terrible. What am I supposed to do with this? Maybe I am gonna use these. Yeah, there's no list. It's like, okay, so why is she in jail then, if there's no list? You know, I kind of wonder why it was that only she ended up in jail. Like, isn't that a little odd that only one person that, like, why did she become the fall guy? Is it because, you know, Epstein totally didn't, you know, take his life? To say it like that, but no one believes this shit. Like, there's obviously some dirt on there, and it's probably every politician under the sun. Like, I guarantee you, if we actually saw a list, it would have, like, every president in the modern era, essentially. Every president. It would not surprise me. Every single one. And the worst part is when asked about whether or not this has anything to do with US intelligence. Oh, no, not that we think so. No, I don't think so. What the fuck you mean? Why else were they collecting blackmail? It's weird. It's weird. It's very weird. Yeah, I think having tables up here is not a terrible. I can put some chairs down and I think I'll be done here. Let me just get these done and over with. I wish we had like paper clutter for the things, but whatever. This can be like a council or something. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna use black tables. Yeah, I think I'll mirror the same thing on this side later. That'll be a discussion for another day. Let's see, harm. I think it does not only involve the US but other countries as well. Absolutely. Or personalities from other countries. Oh, it's not just personalities, but royalty. Things like royalty, people who are politicians in very high-ranking places. I have absolutely no doubt that that list would not surprise a lot of people. Like, I think it would shock me if, like, Trump, for example, wasn't on that list. It would shock me. Like, actually shock me. I mean, it's one thing to, like, you know, go on the island. It's another thing to, like, be friends with that guy. You know what I mean? Like, that, at that point, you're just, like, in too deep. Like, if he was really an intelligence agent, then why else would, you know, I don't know. There's a lot of weirdness going on here. A lot of weirdness. I just don't buy this whole idea that, oh, there's no list. Like, come on, bro. You were hyping a list. And like, it's funny because like MAGA's like in shambles over this, and I'm just like, you really thought they were gonna reveal that list? Like, I didn't think so. Hell no, they're not gonna show that list. Because Trump would be on it. Probably. With an asterisk. Imagine if also religious group people in from there are all over. I guarantee you that's the case. Guaranteed. It would shock me if that wasn't the case. I'm telling you. It's like, you know, these people are incredibly dangerous, and they have lots of money and resources. They do all types of crazy shit. Rules for thee and not for me, and before you know it, heads are rolling. You know? It's dangerous. Alright. I think we're good. We got some work done. Especially like this bedroom down here and this bottom area. I think this came out really nice. I like the way the bedroom turned out too. Super cool. Not a big deal. Everything would have been revealed already. Yeah, I agree. It would have been revealed if it wasn't a big deal, but they're covering for someone. I don't know if they're covering for Trump or Trump's buddies or even previous administrations in general. Like, it wouldn't surprise me. Like, I would be shocked if, you know, some of the more famous types were not on that list. And probably also people that you wouldn't expect. But yeah, I think we're good. I think this table setup is not bad. another one on this side would be good for next time. So I think I'll log out here. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget. Let me stretch. I think it involves both sides, so no one dares to do something. Guarantee you it does. It, like, I guarantee you, it's like one big dangerous group of people, I'm telling you. It's like, it's just shameless, really. Oh yeah, there's no list. Yeah, and I was born yesterday. Like, what the fuck? Can I get, oh, I can't get through here. Oh no. Hold on, I gotta move these tables up. Mistakes were made. I can't even get through the table, or get through the freaking... There we go. Yeah, that was a mistake. Let me fix this before I go. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for coming to my stream. Thank you so much for, you know, chilling, chatting, enjoying, and having a good old time. As always, I'm gonna do a bunch of little announcements and things at the end of my stream. So, quick announcements. If you happen to have Amazon Prime and you haven't used your free Prime sub yet, over on the Twitch side, feel free to go use that. Don't let Amazon use it for, have it for free. You pay for it, at least use it, you know, take advantage, full advantage of what you paid for. If you can. I can't tell you what to do, but please. Another thing too, if you happen to have, oh yeah, you can get YouTube membership, and if you become a member on YouTube, you get access to videos early, and you also get members only exclusive content. I try to post one exclusive video for members only a month, so if you're interested in that kind of thing, feel free to go check that out. If you're on the Kick side, we do have some channel badges and things like that now, so, or chat badges and things, so if you know, subscribe on Kick, that's definitely also very helpful. But yeah, overall super cool. I did update the merch shop, so as I explained yesterday, I added some new stuff to the merch shop over the weekend, so if you're interested in checking that out, just type in !merch in the chat and you'll be provided a link. And if not, let's say you can't find the link or whatever, you can always go to my Cardco, which is linked on all the platforms. You go to my Cardco, you go to the merch section, it'll bring you straight to the merch shop. I have some new mugs, new t-shirts, mouse pads, desk mat, and stuff like that. So super cool, and I think you guys would probably like them. Anyway, so tomorrow I plan to post a video that members are going to see first, and then it should release for everyone either on Friday or Saturday, depending on how things work out with the editing. And then after that, that would be it for the week. There wouldn't be any more content for the week. Maybe an occasional post, but that's about it. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for being here. Let me make sure I don't miss any stream streaks. We are good. We do not have any extra stream streaks or anything like that. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And as always, Xolo out.